Hey my fellow nerds, geeks, and or comic book lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is NeuroSpider369, and today we'll be taking a look at my top 5 serial killers from the comics. Now as always, this list is of my own personal opinion, so feel free to put your list down in the comments. Well, without further ado, let's get into it. Number 5, Onomatopoeia. And yes, he does technically count as a serial killer, given his pattern of targeting and killing non-superpowered vigilantes. Despite his appearances in certain titles, I actually kind of like this character, and find the concept of him to be kind of interesting. He earned his alias by constantly imitating all the noises around him, such as bang, snap, crash. You get my drift. I probably would have put him a little bit higher on here, if again it weren't for certain titles, which I would rather not fully acknowledge. And honestly, because of this, I prefer for him to just be a Green Arrow villain instead. Sorry Bruce, but he's much better off in Ollie's gallery. Number 4, Muse. So I actually didn't know much about him before working on this video, other than the fact that he's a Daredevil villain, but then I did more of a deep dive into his back history, or at least what little history he had, and I immediately became more drawn to him. I mean, look at his design. It's utterly creepy as fuck. Plus his MO makes me think of him as a more deranged version of one of my favorite obscure Batman rogues, Doodlebug. However, his victims weren't just regular human beings, but also Inhumans as well. Yeah, that's right, Inhumans, the same race that Black Bolt and all of Adelan's residents are a part of. You gotta admit, that's pretty damn impressive. I can certainly see the appeal in this abnormal artesian. Maybe I'll do a comic review on one of his stories in the future. Let me know down in the comments if you guys would like to see that. Number 3, Jane Doe. Probably the most gruesome entry on this list. Jane Doe is an enigmatic serial killer who has no identity of her own, hence her name, and takes on the ones of her victims after she kills them and wears their skin. Yeah, this is some straight up Buffalo Bill type shit. Although I guess it works more for her given she doesn't actually have any skin. Which, I get that it's comics, but I mean seriously, how the hell does she manage to stay alive without any skin? I feel like that should be the real mystery behind her. Nonetheless, she definitely adds to the major horror elements to not just Arkham, but to all of Gotham City. She's also kind of tragic when you think about it. And you guys know I like my rogues to be sympathetic, even if it's only relatively. Number 2, Professor Pig. Now while Jane might be the most gruesome entry I've mentioned so far, Pig is without a doubt the most twisted and disturbed, even surpassing my number 1. Which is saying a lot, trust me. Pig is of course well known for kidnapping people he deems to be broken or imperfect, and turns them into his own definition of perfect through, let's just say, very warped methods. If you've seen his side mission in Arkham Knight, you know what his victims end up becoming. And yeah, it's not pretty, ironically. I do find him to be somewhat entertaining though. He actually reminds me of that one boss fight from Little Nightmares 2. The one when you're in the hospital. I'm sure you know which one I'm talking about. But yeah, definitely the most insane Batman villain to ever be created in my opinion. And now for my favorite comic book serial killer. Number 1, Victor Zsasz. So here he is, one of Gotham's original slashers, and undeniably the most well-known one in the DC universe. Funny enough, old Zsasz has had a couple of stories that resemble iconic slasher films, such as his first appearance during the first 4 issues of Shadow of the Bat, in which he played a role similar to that of Hannibal Lecter, or during his appearance in Nightfall, when he played one kind of similar to that of Billy Lynch from the original Black Christmas movie, albeit in a somewhat less disturbing way. Zsasz is a character I've always gone back and forth with, but regardless, I do still like him quite a bit. His nihilistic views towards people, and just life in general, along with his obsessive need to cut tally marks for everyone he liberates, is what makes him so unique among everyone else. Well, there you have it. Those are my top 5 comic book serial killers. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know who your favorite serial killer from the comics is. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. Catch y'all later.